Hey guys, so today my third year class graduated along with all the other third years, and everyone told me the ceremony was going to be super boring, and there were definitely times which were super boring as someone that doesn't speak Japanese, but there was a lot of parts that were really cute as well, so I just thought I'd talk a little bit about that today and saying goodbye to my third years. I will miss them. They were definitely like the class I enjoyed teaching the most, both in terms of the kind of content which I got to teach them, and also just in terms of like the interactions we had. Because it's an optional class, they chose it, so the majority of them actually wanted to be there and they tried speaking with me. Anyway, without further ado, I'll get into it. We went into the gym hall and all of the parents were there, and a couple representatives from each of the first and second year classes, and the rest of the first and second years were off. So I was really worried when I actually got to school, because usually there's loads of kids cycling in and stuff, but it was like completely deserted, and I was like, oh my god.
Anybody here?
Did it start earlier than the normal time? Am I late? I was like panicking, but nah. It was all good. The classes came in one at a time, led by their homeroom teachers. There was like clapping the whole time they were walking down, so it was like a solid 5 minutes of clapping. I was pretty tired by the end of it. But then I remember to my university graduation where each individual was clapped for like, that went on for a solid half hour. That was like dead hands at the end of it. So it wasn't as bad as that, certainly. And all the third years, they were wearing their school uniforms, and they had this little flower corsage thing, which was really cute. A number of the teachers were wearing it as well. We sang, I think, 3 songs, but I didn't. But everyone else sang 3 songs through the course of the ceremony, and yeah, I know one of them was a school song, I don't know what one. Each homeroom teacher went up and essentially called like a register of each of their class, and each student one at a time would stand up and say hi, just like here, yep. And then the most like random thing ever, when it got to this one kid, he like fully like shouted hi as he stood up, and then he started screaming some stuff, and I was looking around like, is this normal? Is this awkward? Like, what the hell's going on? And I could see some of like the second and first years were kind of giggling to each other a bit, and I was like, oh my god, what is this kid doing? But I asked my supervisor later, and she was saying just that he's the representative of all of the third years, the main ones, so he said a couple extra things. But it was just like so intense, like that kind of voice you hear in like a heartfelt speech in anime, but when they sound like aggressively passionate. Okay, and then there was a lot of speeches, a lot. The head teacher, the second year representative gave a speech, and then a third year sort of gave a speech in response to that, I think. So I guess they must have known what the speech was in advance. I don't know. Anyway, there was a lot of speeches. I think someone from the PTA spoke as well. Yeah, and there was a lot of standing up and bowing and sitting down again, up, bowing. And sometimes it's just the students that do it. Sometimes it's like the students and the teacher. Sometimes it's everyone. So it was really like, I was just kind of like looking at my supervisor and the other teachers like, is this for us? Are we doing it? Okay, yeah. But also they can hear it coming. Because I don't speak Japanese, I don't hear it coming, but they shoot up at the speed of light, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Get back! Picture.
Oh, one of the songs we sang was Auld Lang Syne. The words were Japanese, so I didn't know if it was just the same tune or literally the same song but in Japanese. But like I knew the tune, so I got to hum that one at least. And then the classes all left one at a time, but they sort of, one class at a time were announced, they would stand up, and then usually there would be like 1 or 2 kids from each class that would sort of express their gratitude to different people. So some would say it to the homeroom teacher, some would turn around and address the parents and their parents directly. But like again, it was the same sort of really intense. It was so intense. But then some of the one class had like prepared a song, some classes had like prepared stuff to like say in unison, and it was really cute. And then one class, like 5 boys ran up to their homeroom teacher, and they all like kneeled down and started expressing their gratitude, and then they all handed her a flower in a sort of circle around her. And then she took them all and she had this little bunch made up of them, and it was so cute, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I did not expect this from a Japanese ceremony. Usually it's very, very formal, but it was so cute. And then as each class left, we would clap again. And then finally, the teachers all came to the front, and a representative from the PTA thanked all of them, gave them all some flowers, and then that was the end of the ceremony. A couple of my third years came to the teacher's room later to ask me to sign their yearbook, which was nice. I was so angry at myself. I went to write congratulations in one of the girls' books, and I wrote on this fully blank, massive page, and here's me, the English teacher, congratulations. And I write that, and I look, and I'm just like, it's not right. Oh my god! So I tried to morph it was a mess. Anyway, I wrote a cute message, so I was like, it's fine. If you found this interesting, then please give it a like, and I talk a lot about my experiences in Japan on my channel and on the JET program and teaching, so do subscribe if you want to see more of that, and I will see you next week.